People want to start making plans for FM25. Okay, let's talk about it. Because what I need to do is I probably need to be a little bit honest now. YouTube, as I'm sure you're probably aware, hasn't really been my primary focus over the last couple of years. I've got a lot of things going on. I've got a podcast, I've got a Twitch stream, and I sort of feel as though YouTube has been slightly neglected, really. I've always wanted to do stuff on YouTube. I've just never really worked out the angle as to how to do it. Now, in the past, I've talked about doing things like end of season reviews or one season wonders or 5 season rebuilds or interviews with other creators about how they input their philosophy into YouTube. And let's face it, I've not really followed through on any of that. And I've not really followed through on a Let's Play itself on YouTube. As you can see, go through the channel, there's loads of abandoned saves. I thought Blind Spartans was going to be the one. I thought it was really going to kick on last year, but I just didn't have the time to commit to it. That's the problem. I didn't have the time to commit to a Let's Play save on YouTube whilst also streaming on Twitch. So, here's my dilemma. What do I do going forward? As you've probably seen on YouTube, I've now started streaming on YouTube. So for those people who don't follow me on Twitch, you can watch it here. So you get to see exactly what happens on the live stream save. In FM24, we did a Build a Nation until we got sacked in Greece and I kind of lost the love for the save. We then tried a Pentagon save, which was a stupid idea given how little amount of time there was between the announcement that FM25 was going to be delayed and the launch of FM25 itself. I got into the save, I got frustrated, and I gave up on it. Kind of a bit of a running theme here, to be honest, isn't it? Not seeing things through. So I very quickly ended that, and we just ran out the end of FM24 with the Mad Scientist's retro database, which I think is fantastic and it's great for a little short-term save. Obviously, we're looking forward as to what we're going to do when FM25 drops. Now, a lot of people are going to be doing instructional videos of how to do things at FM25 because it's a completely brand new game. I might do stuff like that, I don't know. I'm definitely going to do the reaction videos that come out with regards to new news, new developments. We'll talk about what we think is going to happen in FM25. And then, of course, when it gets there, we'll probably do a little sort of reaction piece as our first look. Now, from there, this is where I'm unsure where I go. Because, on the one hand, it's FM25, it's a brand new game. This is a great time to really push yourself as a creator because more eyes are going to be on the product than ever before. However, on this hand, I've just taken on a new job, okay? And it's a new job I quite like. So my time is actually less than it was before. So if you thought I was putting not a lot of YouTube content out before, I think I've probably got to be honest with myself and say that it's going to be even less this year. So let's be real about this. Previously, I have overpromised and underdelivered. This year, I think I've got to be honest with myself, and I've got to underpromise. Like, you know what I mean? That's the thing. I've got to be real with myself and say, look, there's not going to be a Let's Play YouTube series. There's not going to be tactics videos. There's not going to be 5 season rebuilds. There's not going to be X, Y, and Z. What there is going to be is there's going to be the Twitch save, the streaming save, which we're going to have on Twitch and on YouTube, so you'll get to see everything, so you will get to see me play the game, and to be honest, I think that's kind of how I'm best in terms of content, when I'm telling stories, and that leads on to what we're going to do, because I do feel as though I've not finished saves. The Build a Nation save ended not on my terms, ended on the game's terms, and I didn't like it. So I didn't really sort of feel connected to it once that had happened. The Pentagon I could never really finish because it was far too short time to try and do it. And obviously Blind Spartans, I just didn't get into that save. So for FM25, this is what I'm currently thinking. And it's open to discussion, so feel free to add some ideas of your own in the comments below. My personal favourite way of playing Football Manager is storytelling. I love a journey person save. I love starting at the bottom with no badges and no experience and just seeing what happens. So my initial thoughts right now for FM25 is just that. We don't have a challenge. We don't have a goal in mind. We don't put unrealistic targets and expectations on the save to say we have to win 5 Champions Leagues or we have to win a World Cup. Can't win a World Cup, of course, no international management in FM25, TJ. Come on, sort yourself out. You know that. Right, we can't win Premier Leagues, we can't win Champions Leagues, all that sort of stuff. Why not just see what happens? Because what I found with the Pentagon was I was starting to not have fun. And it was a big moment when I was like, this is meant to be fun. So I stopped it and went to the Mad Scientist database because that is fun. It's what I love. It's 90s Italian football. Of course I was going to enjoy that, and it reinvigorated my love for Football Manager. So why not use that same approach in FM25? Football Manager 25, for me, I think the best way for me to get the most enjoyment out of the game and therefore out of the content is by doing an unemployed journey person save. We start out unemployed, no badges, no experience, and we're going to start our story. The story will potentially end, theoretically a natural ending point would be winning a Champions League. I mean, let's face it, I've not won one for about 10 years, so that would be a really good ending point. But I don't want to give it any actual target as to what it's going to look like. I just want to have fun, because I reckon FM25 is going to play very, very differently to FM24, 23, 22, 21, 20, because it's a brand new game. Remember when everyone got sacked in FM23 really early doors because the board confidence level was dialed up a bit? I don't want that to happen in this save. I don't want to say we're doing a one club save and we're sacked within 3 streams. I don't want to say we're doing an achievement hunter and we just can't do it. British Steel, all that sort of stuff. So let's just have fun. Let's see where the game takes us. If we win stuff, great. If we get sacked, not a problem. Let's move on. We're here to tell stories. If there's going to be any YouTube content made from it, I would love to do an end of season review and move ourselves on as the story progresses. And then at the end of FM25, theoretically, that would make a big, long, feature-length piece. Now that will be the sort of content that I enjoy. And that's partly why we're doing it, because I can't really commit to making content that I don't watch, that I don't really feel will be natural for me. So let's do the sort of stuff that I'm going to enjoy, and hopefully it's the sort of stuff that you enjoy as well. I know that a lot of you love the idea of a Let's Play, you love the idea of the stories, so let's do that. Let's have a year where we just tell stories in FM25. If that's the sort of thing you're into, then please feel free, hit that follow button, subscribe to the channel, give this video a little bit of a like as well. If you're on Twitch, do the same over there. If you want to join the Discord, the links are below. Come and hang out with us there, learn some stuff, talk about FM25, give us your expectations, give us your hopes, your dreams, and your fears for FM25. Remember, the FM Show podcast is going to be out every single Thursday as well. That will continue. That is not going away anytime soon. So that is going to be your best place to find FM25 news going forward, and a lot more TJ chat and content if that's your thing. It's on YouTube, it's on Spotify. Again, the links are below. So that is the plan for FM25. We're going journey person. We're going to see what happens, unless, of course, you can put in the comments something that is much more interesting, that really sparks a fire in me. And you know what? Maybe we'll pivot. Maybe we'll do your idea. But what do you reckon? Let me know, and let me know how you're going to play FM25 when it comes out, hopefully in the not too distant future. Right? Take it easy, everyone. Speak to you soon. Bye now.